I am at the MARTA thing. I'm on my way to go to Anniston, Alabama, the least used Amtrak station in Alabama. Ah, love this dated interior.
This train is bound for Doraville Station.
This train is bound for is just the greatest way to phrase it. Garnet. Garnet, 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 Garnet.
The glory. Maybe the most dilapidated Greyhound station in the network that I've yet come across. I say yet because there could always be a more dilapidated one.
Nathan!
Oh, hi.
Yeah, we haven't seen you yet.
Very momentous occasion to introduce you to the Atlanta Greyhound station in all its glory. We have random seating over there.
You can do like a foot wash.
Yeah.
With that groundwater.
I think that's what it's for a spa treatment.
So none of these doors are open.
Open is this one. Because they only open those when there's a bus. Those are the boarding.
Oh.
Welcome to the...
Well, okay, in here it's just a regular Greyhound station. This is actually going to be my first Greyhound trip since the merger between Greyhound and Flixbus. And, well, it looks like it's going great. So what's over here? There's vending machines, bathrooms, and a restaurant that's closed. It's,
at random points in the day. It's open at 4 a.m. when I'm here, but it's closed like in the middle of the day.
1:15 departure to Florence, Alabama. This bus will continue on to Anniston.
So now we come out the way we came. It's like we're going to school. It's like a field trip.
Yeah, that's how they always do it. You want the window to film?
Sure. We have assigned seats because it's the Flixbus merger. So happy to be back on Greyhound. Will the bag fit? This armrest is just totally like, well, I can push that up, I guess. This thing looks a little loose. And the outlet?
It's seen better days. It's 1:13 and we've shifted into drive.
Are we about to leave 2 minutes early on a Greyhound
Out
bus?
of Atlanta, Georgia.
We're moving. Wow, this bodes well.
This is a first.
This is a miracle.
My name is Brian. I will be the driver of this bus all the way to Florence. Our first stop is Anniston. And I'm taking you to Greyhound.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
We're off on the highway on Interstate 20.
We're
Nathan.
tonicizing scale degrees other than 5.
Oh wow, that sounds great.
We got some secondary chords going on here. It's fun stuff. Welcome to the South.
Oh yeah, we just come off the highway. I think we might be early into Anniston.
It's 1 hour and 6 minutes late into Laurel.
The train we're getting
But luckily,
already?
it can make up a ton of time because it has like an extra hour in Birmingham.
This is
There's the
Anniston.
station.
The station actually looks really nice.
Take you to Greyhound.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh wow, we'll be on this later. The ACT, the Area-Wide Community Transportation System. I think is the official name. So should we do the station review first?
Yeah, let's do station review and then let's get lunch.
Okay. This is a nice platform. I like kind of the worn shelter that is like sheltering the entire thing. There's a wastebasket.
It's from the Southern Railway era before it merged to form Norfolk Southern. The Crescent was the very last non-Amtrak long-distance train.
Yeah, I believe so.
Southern Railway because it was actually profitable.
Is this platform accessible? Is there like a wheelchair thing in there?
Thing, you know,
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so accessibility, kind of.
move lift.
Oh yeah. It's under heavy security. I'd be interested to see the station building, given that there aren't really any benches on the platform besides kind of outside the building over there.
On weekends, is it?
The building, it isn't?
Well, let's see.
Oh no. It looks like here's some station parking, which, oh no, Norfolk Southern employees only, never mind. I am coming home, Norfolk Southern, which has a great reputation right now.
1:30 p.m.
It closed at 1:30?
Yeah.
What time is it now? Oh my gosh, 1:42. But that doesn't even match the train times.
No.
Oh man. Well, I guess we can get a couple views of it.
Notice employees.
Oh. So I guess we'll
employees.
walk down. I mean, this little awning is nice.
No firearm. We have these signs all over Alabama, like most public buildings have this. They mean 1:30 when they.
Look at that. It's beautiful. But it doesn't even, when does there's a water fountain, there's a bathroom, there's these nice, this is a beautiful building.
All the amenities one could hope for.
When does the westbound train stop here?
It's around 10 a.m.
Oh, so that gets a station building. As long as it's not a Sunday. No one travels intercity on Sundays, obviously. It's not a day when anyone uses Amtrak. I mean, I guess at least the platform is fully sheltered, given that you can't really go in the building most of the time. Like, there's this bit to hang out in. Here's like an information board. Is the schedule up to date?
Definitely not. Look at this.
Oh yeah, 3:59 p.m. from Anniston. Starts at like 7
o'clock.
Wow. So then this whole thing is the bus zone, which gets one bench, and then people just kind of like hang out.
Congregating.
There goes the Greyhound. Now all the Axe buses can pull up. So I guess there was a situation where an African-American person went into the station and was beaten by 5 white guys for, this was after desegregation, and then it was a peaceful march out of that. It's not the only...
The South resisted integration for a very long time.
Yeah, it's not the only civil rights incident in this town. We'll talk about that later. So the ridership, do you remember?
12,000 a year?
No, 4,244 in 2019. 12 a day, yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of the 12th most used, least used stations.
Yeah, I think just because Alabama only has 3 stations to begin with.
And Birmingham is quite busy.
Tuscaloosa, that's also a big city. So for the score, it's accessible, but the building hours are just total crap.
Have nothing to do with the train.
Yeah, between 2 numbers.
Between like a 5 and a 6?
I'm between a 3 and a 4.
A 3 and a 4?
Yeah. I think I'll go for I'm feeling generous. Ready at lunch?
Yes. We have a body of water here.
Yeah, some kind of canal. Even though the station is accessible, the access to it really isn't.
The access is not accessible? Is that what you're saying, Miles?
I guess so. Maybe a 4 was too generous. Look at that, there's a skyline. There's like a couple actual tall buildings. Over there is the world's largest office chair. The former, according to Wikipedia.
If any of your viewers out there know what's the current world's largest office chair, definitely let us know.
What would be cool is if they had like a ladder going up so you could actually sit on it. Speed limit 20 is a real pipe dream on a road that looks like this. So this is the downtown. I think the street could stand to be less wide, but like, you know, there's a CD shop, there's a random tall building.
Sports bar.
Yeah. I think the bones here are really good. Like, some of these places are vacant, but like, you could have a really thriving downtown. This little median is pleasant. I usually like to record a jaywalk in every state and then find out what the fine is later. This is an awesome building. Like, I am impressed with the bones here. All right, Athena's casual yet sophisticated dining. I am excited. How do you feel? Do you feel casual yet sophisticated?
I feel casual yet sophisticated.
I think they capture it well. Nathan got his side salad.
It's a side salad.
A regular salad, basically. And here's the bread. Oh, it's good actually. That's really good. Nathan's pizza has arrived, and Miles's spaghetti and meatballs has arrived.
Great.
Very good, Athena's restaurant.
It was very casual yet
sophisticated. So this is a memorial to the Freedom Riders who were attacked here in Anniston. There are a couple around the town, including the old Greyhound station where one of the attacks happened. This was a group of black and white activists who were protesting in the South. They were still enforcing segregation on intercity buses, which wasn't supposed to be happening. And so they did a bus tour on, one group took Greyhound and one group took Trailways through the South. And in Anniston, on Sunday, May 14th, 1961, a group of KKK members, still dressed in their church clothes, because they just left church, they came and attacked the bus, and the police turned a blind eye. And you can read about it. I linked an article in the description. It's really a sad story, and it sucks that this is what Anniston is most known for. But they do have some good memorials around the city, and the events happened recently enough that some of the people who were involved in it are still alive, and you can hear their stories. And the events that happened here in 1961 eventually paved the way to end segregation on public transportation later that year. We're gonna wait for the bus at this bus stop in front of this church.
It's a very pleasant spot in the shade.
We could walk back to the station, but I want to get a free transfer and see what it looks like.
Transfer?
The bus is way in the distance. It's like, what, 7 minutes early or something like that?
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was your idea to
walk further.
Typical minibus. The wheelchair lift is actually not that jiggly. So we made it back to the station. I do like this trolley livery. She was mad about the fact, I was just asking if this was too transferred.
It's like where you buy the fare.
Yeah, it's not very obvious. But yeah, so we're gonna transfer to the South Route. This is apparently the last round of the day at 4 p.m. So we might have to walk back from Oxford.
The train is already late.
So whatever. And it's a different livery. Welcome to Alabama. Here we go. This is like a full house. It's the last trip of the day. The driver's making sure to tell everyone that. Oh, we just do a U-turn. Okay. Well, goodbye train station. Well, I see why this uses a minibus. This is a tiny street. No. Oh, we should mention that.
Yeah, New Flyer has a big facility here in Anniston.
Also, this church on a hill is very cool. Oh,
it's very pretty.
Here we go. Wow.
Sort of like the rural ride here.
It's very bumpy. I wonder if this gas station is still... This is a really cool little gas station. Across the street from a cool little convenience store. Welcome to Hobson City, America's oldest incorporated black city. It's really neat. Alright, should I hit the thing? I guess
Did not work.
it did. It lit up a little bit, but there's no sound.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, you too. We're probably going to be talking about it for the rest of the trip.
Yeah. That guy came up to the driver.
The camera. Either way, we're going to get admonished, even if the stop request were.
I mean, of course, why would the stop request work? She was very nice. Okay, so this is...
I like Oxford. I've been through Oxford before.
This is very nice. There's some kind of old drive-through here. I don't know what it would have been for.
It looks like a bank because it's like a deposit.
Yeah, and then here, I guess, is the old train depot. Is this Amtrak?
No, it's not. It's like a spur line.
Okay, so this building probably hasn't been used as a train station in many years. A very eccentric antique shop here. Choco Loco Street. It's a little park here. We've got some history. Let's let the whole history. All right, read it if you want. Oxford was nice, but we kind of saw it all in like
we took it
5 minutes. Even though the train's running late, it could make up time.
It could easily make up time because they pad the schedule tremendously into Birmingham.
And it's an hour walk back. With potentially dubious sidewalk situations, but right now it's good. Oh, so the sidewalk ends when we enter Anniston. Come on. Anniston city limits, an Amtrak served community. I don't know if I've ever seen that sign before. Midway Pawn Shop. Guns sold here. Positively no profanity. Oh wow, this place is just totally caved in.
Yeah, I would say that's not an understatement. Got an NS train coming through.
Foamer time. Are those horse cars? Oh wow, I don't know anything, huh?
It seems like it's a local because it's so short.
That was a very short train, yeah.
I think it's probably just going to one of the customers around here.
It's your local Anniston subway offering bread. We purchased some snacks and ice cream from the Anniston Circle K. I got some Snyder's that were 20 cents more expensive than they should have been, but that's okay. We're back at the train station where there's only 2 benches and they're occupied.
Oh my gosh, the train just left Tuscaloosa, so it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, this station is... I'm considering downgrading the score because this is rough. Nathan, why are we foaming right now?
Looks like it's a car special.
I don't know what that means, but Nathan told me to film it.
Film it, yeah.
So are there like executives in there?
Yeah, it's railroad executives.
Wow.
There's other important people. I'm gonna post that in the Norfolk Southern Facebook group that I'm in.
Foamer.
Because they're gonna go, if that's
Foamer.
if it hasn't already been posted.
Foamer. We're starting to get some activity here as we get closer to the scheduled departure time. But it's only running about an hour late now, right? Maybe.
Okay, it's in the process still of leaving Birmingham. It's an hour and 8 minutes.
Process, okay.
We're supposed to be 3 minutes into our journey.
And yet there's nothing
to be found.
It's 7:35. Everyone's just kind of like standing because there's not enough bench space. I think we officially
Downgraded to a 3.
I think so. And now the bugs are all out, so like even on a decent night, it's still.
Well, the bugs aren't the fault of the station. And
But if the station had a building that was open, we wouldn't have to deal with the bugs.
What did the bugs ever do to you,
They
Miles?
scare me. They scare me. They make me
Just
scared.
Just live and let live, the bugs, you know? They're just doing their thing.
3 out of 10.
They're just like
Anniston,
you.
Alabama.
They're just like you, but they have different responsibilities in life. You know, their responsibility is to go like this. Your responsibility is to make content. Didn't I tell you it would be haunting when
Yeah, it feels haunting now that it's dark.
night would...
I can see out from the train it looks like a really desolate place. I mean, I actually had a very good time here. Like,
It was better than I was expecting. I had low expectations.
And there was stuff we missed. Like the Natural History Museum. I think
There
there's
was
like another
more to
museum
do.
next to
Let's
it.
hope that Toccoa, Georgia can match all the attractions
I don't know. We'll
between
see.
the hours of 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Oh, there's a dog going across there, a cat or something.
Oh, there've been a lot of dogs barking away. I do see that.
Come on, get out of the tracks.
The crossing's going down. The light is visible. Decent amount of people getting on, most of which is just one family, but
Yeah.
I think it's like 7 or 9 people.
Not 8.
Not 8.
Let's see which engine you're using.
All right. Epic horn show of the Amtrak crossing.
Oh, we got the heritage unit.
We did?
It's like full
Ooh,
retention.
whoa! And then a normal
We're
one.
being pulled by 113.
Okay.
The heritage unit sounds like it's off.
That was pretty cool though.
Closed car.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
like
okay.
very busy. I guess we'll see what happens.
This is like the longest Anniston stop. I've had it be a touch and go here where there's no.
Wow. It's a busy day for Anniston.
Come on up, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, come on up. What's the last name? What's the difference?
Toccoa.
Alright, sit together right this way. Have me point up 2 seat available for you.
Okay.
How many of you got right?
What did he say about 2?
I'm not sure. He said there might be one available, I think, so we should just get one if we see it. All right, we made it. So now, I think this video is over.
It's over. We should have it be over when we get to Atlanta.
Oh, you
You
think?
still have to cross the time zone and go through.
You think Atlanta should be the cutoff point?
I think so.
Okay. Toccoa might be a much shorter video, but I guess
I don't know
that's
how
okay.
much will happen.
I think there's enough points of reference in this shot that you can tell that we're leaving. So,
Where you guys traveling to?
Toccoa.
Alright.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Toccoa squared. We're trying to get a view of Muscadine, Alabama. Why is this town
It's the
noteworthy?
last town in the central time zone before we cross over.
There it is, maybe, like one house.
Where's the
Should
light?
cross a road at some point.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, alright. That was Muscadine, so we'll be in we'll be in Eastern time very soon. We've just entered Georgia, and it's still 9:15 p.m. on my phone, but in real life, it's actually
10:15.
10:15. We're gonna try to take a bit of a nap before Atlanta. Or maybe we'll do a smoke stop, and the video will change over to the Toccoa video. See you in about an hour and a half our time, right now in video time.
Maybe just a few seconds here. It's the Bremen Walmart. It's the beginning of civilization.
It's so
It's
bright.
the first piece of the massive Atlantis brawl that's to follow for the next 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Sorry to wake you, but it was the Bremen.
That's important. No, I'm glad you did. I wake up and we're in Atlanta.
Specifically the Atlantic Station neighborhood of Atlanta.
It looks fancy. I actually don't think it looks fancy from here because I can't see much, but you said it's fancy, so I'm making it up for that.
Quite trendy neighborhood.
There'd be a good view of the skyline if there wasn't this building in the way.
Once we get off the train for this Atlanta smoke stop, the video will end. You will then have to wait a week for the Toccoa video.
Watch your step.
Thanks. Bye. couldn't film anything funny for a post-credit scene, but here, have my social security number.